Hello students, Unit 3 Magnetism and Magnetic Effect of Electric Current. Here it is a continuation video. In this video we will see the torque acting on a bar magnet in uniform magnetic field. Here I consider a uniform magnetic field as a equally spaced parallel lines. In this situation I placed a bar magnet having the pole strength Qm. Then the magnetic length is 2L. This magnet is placed at an angle theta with the magnetic field B. Okay. Then under the influence of magnetic field, the pole attain a force, that is Fn vector is equal to Qm B vector. Then the south pole attain a force, Fs vector is equal to minus Qm B vector. These two forces are equal and opposite. Okay. Then the net force will be 0. These two equal and opposite force act on a bar magnet, constitute a couple, then that couple rotate the bar magnet in clockwise direction. Okay. Then it will align in the direction of the magnetic field. Okay. Let me see. Force experienced by the north pole, that is Fn vector is equal to, we know, Qm B vector. Okay. Then force experienced by the south pole of the bar magnet, that is Fs vector is equal to minus Qm B vector. Okay. Minus Qm B vector. These two forces are equal and opposite. Okay. They are in same magnitude but different direction. Then in order to calculate the total force of the bar magnet, so the net force is F net vector is equal to Fs vector plus Fn vector. They are equal and opposite, so the net force will be 0. Okay. Then here the force is 0, but the two forces acting in opposite direction, equal and opposite direction, it constitutes a couple. Then couple rotate the dipole, that is magnet, in clockwise direction, and it align in the direction of magnetic field. B. Okay. Listen. The net force will be 0. Here two equal and opposite force act on a bar magnet. Then it constitute a couple. Then couple rotate the rotate the dipole in a clockwise direction and it align in the direction of the magnetic field. Okay. Here we will find the torque or moment of force about torque about O. Okay. Listen, we know the formula for torque. Tau vector is equal to R vector cross F vector. Okay. Then R vector is a position vector, F vector is a force vector. Okay. Here we can write torque tau vector is equal to, first of all, for this position, ON vector cross FN vector. Okay. Then for this position, plus OS vector cross FS vector. Okay. Then we know the value of Fn and Fs, substitute here, then tau vector is equal to ON vector cross Qm B vector. Okay. Plus OS vector cross minus Qm B vector. Okay. Then next, if we need the magnitude of the torque, then tau is equal to, you know very well, R F sin theta. It is a it is from this expression. Okay, so if suppose we need the magnitude, we can write it as C. We can also write in this form also. Okay, modulus of r vector modulus of f vector sin theta. Okay, here then tau is equal to, listen, modulus of on vector, then qm b vector modulus sin theta plus os modulus vector minus qm b vector modulus sin theta. Okay, we know modulus of on vector is equal to modulus of os vector. That value is on is equal to os is equal to, that is L. Okay, this distance is L, we know very well. Then L. Okay, then substitute here, then tau is equal to L qm b magnitude, release the vector. Okay, then sin theta plus it became L qm b sin theta. Here modulating, we can remove this negative sign. Okay, then the expression became tau is equal to qm 2 qm L b sin theta. Okay, here we can write it as, we know very well, dipole moment Pm is equal to qm 2L. Okay, then we can write torque tau is equal to this one, this part became Pm b sin theta. Okay, then we can write in a vector form, that is tau vector is equal to Pm vector cross b vector. Okay, listen, we know very well torque can be stated as, torque is a product of one of the force and a perpendicular distance between the forces. Okay, one of the force and a perpendicular distance between the forces. Listen, here I consider a line, here I connect this line, then this distance is a perpendicular distance. It is written as 2d sin theta. Sorry, it is L now. Okay, 2L sin theta. Okay, see, we can rewrite this expression. Listen, then tau is equal to 2L sin theta into qmb. Okay, it is a one of the force, it is a perpendicular distance between the force, it is a torque. Okay, okay students, it's a time to recall our first topic, Coulomb inverse square law and magnetism. Here in this topic we found the force of attraction or repulsion between the two magnets. That force is directly proportional to product of their pole strength and inversely proportional to square of the distance between the two poles. Here the proportionality constant is k, that k can be written as mu by 4 pi, that mu is equal to mu naught mu r. Okay, if here mu r is a relative permeability of air or vacuum, that is equal to 1, then we get k is equal to mu naught by 4 pi. The value of mu naught by 4 pi is 10 power minus 7 Henry meter per minus 1. This k value depends on the region where the magnet is placed. Okay, then magnetic field at a point along a axial line of a bar magnet. Okay, here it is an axial line. I consider a bar magnet, that is here it having the two poles south and north having the same pole strength. The two poles are separated by distance 2L. Here in that axial line at a distance r from the geometric center, the point C is located. At that point we are placing a test magnetic pole. Okay, in order to find the magnetic field at that point. Okay, then it attain a force of repulsion due to this north pole, then it will move in this direction. So this force is represented as Fn. Here Fs is a force experienced by the unit north pole by the south pole of the bar magnet. Okay, then the force of repulsion between the north pole of the bar magnet and the north pole at the point C can be represented as this one. Okay, then the attraction force can be represented as this one. Okay, we need to find the magnetic field. So we know very well magnetic field is a force experienced by the unit pole. Okay, here that test pole having the pole strength 1 ampere meter, then we get B vector is equal to F vector. Then the net force, we are calculating the net force like that, then we get an expression, this one, B vector is equal to mu naught by 4 pi qm I cap 4 RL by R square minus L square. Okay, here this R is greater than L. If suppose if we consider the point C from far away from the center of the dipole, okay, then we can neglect the L, then we get this expression. Then finally we get like this. Here we are inbuilting the value of Pm is equal to Qm 2L. Then the expression became, after solving it, we get B vector is equal to mu naught by 4 pi Pm vector by R cube. It is a magnetic field experienced by the at a point C by a bar magnet at an axial line. Okay, then this equation indicate the direction of the magnetic field is in the direction of the magnetic dipole moment. Okay, here in this topic we found the magnetic field at a point along equatorial line due to a bar magnet. Okay, here equatorial line represent that is normal to the bar magnet. Okay, that is perpendicular. Okay, here also we place that the test pole, that is a north pole at that point C. Here the force of repulsion is in this direction and attraction is in this direction. Okay, then by use of free body diagram we found the net force, that is Fn vector. Okay, here the force is split up into horizontal component and vertical component. Then we rewrite the force as Fn vector is equal to Fn sin theta I cap minus Fn cos theta I cap. Then we get a final expression. Then Fn is equal to mu naught by 4 pi Qm by R dash square. Here it is a magnitude of the repulsive force. Here it is a magnitude of the attractive force. Okay, then solving this, on solving this we get a net force. Then here also we will find the magnetic field only, no need to find the force. So we write the force in terms of magnetic field. We know magnetic field is a force experienced by the unit pole. Okay, then B vector is F vector is equal to B vector. Then we can write F as B. Okay, then the expression became this. We know the magnitude of attractive and repulsive force is same, then Fn is equal to Fs. Okay, then the total magnetic field at the point C became 2Fn minus 2Fn cos theta I cap. Here Fn is a magnitude of the attractive or repulsive force, either whatever you want. Then next cos theta. Okay, then cos theta is equal to, we get L by R square plus L square power 1 by 2. Okay, then next substituting this we get the relation like that. Then substitute Pm value here. Then finally we get an expression like this, because here the value of R is greater than L, so the L can be neglected. Then we get an expression B equal is equal to minus mu naught by 4 pi Pm vector by R cube. Okay, here one more condition is there. After comparing the magnetic field due to axial and equatorial line, the magnetic field at an axial line is equal to 2 times of magnetic field due to a equatorial line. Okay. Hello students, unit 3 day 2 assignment. Here I gave one short answer and one very short answer and 2 long answers. Answer for this question you may refer your textbook. Here I indicated the page number where the question is. Okay, it is a location of that questions. It is a day 1 assignment. It is already I uploaded in our school website in that assignment column. Okay, be punctual, complete it on time, After completing, take a snap and send to our school mail ID. Okay, almost all our students completed the lesson 1 and lesson 2 and they sent the copies through our school mail, but some few students are irregular. Please be serious about this, otherwise you may feel some difficulties in your subject. Okay, so complete it on time, never delay. Thank you.